Hello and welcome to this listing tour and review of this 2004 BMW 320d. It's a great car, this one. You'll really struggle to find another like this these days. The best colour for a BMW, in my opinion, black. And considering the age of this vehicle, the paintwork is fantastic. It's clearly been really looked after. Four-door saloon, 5 seats, 6 gears, 2-litre turbo diesel. It's really quick, this car, actually. And as you can see, it looks really well. While we're on the outside, let's quickly run over the defects. That's not a scrape, but that is. A few little scrapes along there, and then that's it, really. Nothing else through the paint, really. There's the odd ding, such as that one there. A couple of parking dings in the door, you can see them, and the odd scuff, I'd say, here and there, just to show that this car is in fact not new. But there's really nothing of significant note. Bit of lacquer peel on the badge there. Alloy wheels. This guy must have parked real careful. They're all good. Yeah, amazingly clean alloys. Brand new tyres on them. Fitted today. As the old ones have gone slightly perished, as you might see on the MOT history. This vehicle will be supplied with a fresh MOT, so it'll be good to go. On the interior, it's worn pretty well. A couple of things to note. The gear stick is slightly more worn than other things. You get this plastic scuffing, which I think you'll struggle to find one without that. Even the most pampered M3, this plastic just goes like that. But, and the only other thing is, this is come away. You can actually buy a cup holder that sits here. It's really easy, clip in, clip out job, and I think it costs about £7. So that's what I'd do if I had this car, but I'm sort of overspending money on it now that I've spent 600 quid getting it just right. So it's got a new service, it's got new shock absorber on the rear because that came up on the MOT history, and 4 new tyres. So really is ready to go. Yeah, let's take it for a drive and see what happens. Good to start by going backwards, but there we go. I've had the pleasure of owning a E46 myself in the past. That was a 325 automatic sport, and I've already driven this one, and I think it's better. It's not a sport, it's ES spec. So you don't get a sport suspension, you don't get those lovely looking, I think they're 18-inch MV2s that mine had. Lovely looking wheels, but it drove crap, to be honest. They were tram-lined all over the place. Those big wheels found every rut in the road. Steering was super heavy. It didn't handle all that. With the automatic gearbox and the massive tyres, you could never really feel it was rear-wheel drive. This one definitely feels more rear-wheel drive. feels so much more right to have a manual BMW than the automatic. So that's 70, just a bit below. 2,000 RPM in 6th gear. So we have a 6-speed box on this arm. 90,510 miles as I drive it now. And yeah, it was built for this. In fact, I think it was built to go a lot faster than this, trying to keep my speed down. So we've gone for Avons all round, which is what came on the car actually. A very decent tyre. Ice cold air conditioning on this. Really cold, so that's been well maintained. The previous owner was a gentleman who owned it, I have to check this, but I'm fairly sure since 2009, I believe. Yeah, first 5 years one owner, from that point onwards until just now, owned by the same guy. He had it serviced annually, initially at BMW, then at a private specialist. I mean, it's really a case of, with this car, there can't be many 320Ds left in this sort of condition. Power! What a thing. Yeah, you'll have fun in this. I know the E46 was a real sort of BMW for everyone car, and they really took off then. But this was a real cementing the time of BMW car, wasn't it? And it's largely because it's just so bloody good. Absolutely backs its image as a sporty car. And with diesel economy, not that I'll be getting that now. It's such a great engine, actually. I really remember reading reviews about how good it was, and it really bloody delivers. It's fantastically fast. And it's so un-diesel-like in the way that it revs out. Still sounds like a diesel, still cuts out at 5, but my 325, I don't know, it sounded pretty good when you're pootling along. It sounded like it had lots to give, but I think maybe because of the auto box, it actually didn't have that much to give. I reckon this would have shown it a clean pair of heels. Is that the expression? It would have won a race. And it would run a race across country as well. Test those brakes, no wobbles, lovely. Yeah, great car. No problems with the driving at all. Such an urgent engine, it's unbelievable. Nice steering, very BMW. Get that thick rim because of the M Sport wheel. Really absorbs the bumps this rather than punching them as my old one did. Great car to drive. I'm sure you're not surprised, that's what you expect from a BMW, but yeah, this one delivers. And it's very comfy, and it's economical, if you want it to be. We've just spent a load of money in it, so you don't have to. This will be a nice, reliable, and a fun car for anyone. So if you're interested, please do get in contact. Our number is on our website, which we'll put a link for below. Hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.